Hello, Eurovision fans. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Due to popular demand, I am doing my top 37 today. I wasn't going to do it, but so many of you have asked for it that I am going to do it. I'm going to try to explain why I have certain songs higher up in my list than others. So I'm going to be talking about my top 37. Disclaimer, this is my personal opinion. Which is changing from time to time. So this is my current top. Compared to the rating videos, there may be some changes because I do the ratings quite soon after the songs get released. And this is now my list after having listened to the song a few more times. Some of my neighbors may say a few too many times, but they don't know what is expecting them until May. So let's get right to it and talk about my top 37. In 37th place, I have Poland, mostly because of the very underwhelming national final performance, but also because the song has certain elements like Baby, Crazy, Didi, Down, 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 which I find not great. And I do have it stuck in my head from time to time, so I do think it's a catchy pop song and it could do much better than people are expecting. But personally, it's not the kind of song that I like. Then Albania. I do love a Balkan ballad and I do love her vocal abilities. But again, the performance here doesn't help me get into the song, unfortunately, so it's only number 36, sorry. 35, I love his voice and the raspiness, but again, the performance seems a bit crazy and a bit messy, and yeah, it's also not a song that I put on my playlist and listen to a lot, unfortunately. Number 34 is Australia. I have gotten into rock quite a bit, thanks to Måneskin mostly, but this song is a bit too... The synth parts are the thing that doesn't really let me get into the song, unfortunately. And also his voice, there's something I don't quite get. I think they will have an amazing staging, but the song is not for me. Number 33, there's nothing I dislike about the song. I really love that they do a tribute to Liverpool and to our host country in a way. And it's a nice little song, but there's nothing that's grabbing my attention or making me want to listen to it again, unfortunately. So Azerbaijan 33. Then San Marino. I like their style and I do like his voice, but the lyrics of the song are a bit problematic in parts. Yeah, but I wish them all the best. But it's not the kind of song I would listen to a lot in my playlist. Belgium, this has gone up quite a bit in my estimation. I gave it a lot of points, I think, for the lyrics, which I'm now regretting a bit in my rating video. But it does have this really fun feel, and I like that he is paying homage to the queer culture in the 80s and 90s. And yeah, it's a fun little song, but I don't really listen to it on my playlist either because it sounds a bit dated to me, unfortunately, sorry. But I do like him and his personality. Now we're getting into songs that I do listen to on my playlist. I do listen to Cyprus. I'm a bit... Yeah, the lyrics is the problem here. The Break a Broken Heart. It doesn't make that much sense to me, and I don't really get the story that the song is trying to tell either. I do like the chorus and certain parts of the song, but it's not a song that I've really gotten into, and I'm a bit worried about his live abilities. If he really nails it live, this could go up in my estimation later on after the shows in Eurovision. Ukraine is a song I really, really liked when it came out, and I really love that they went for something really different for them, nothing traditional. It seemed very slick and cool and American. But now, compared to all the other songs that we have, it does seem a bit monotone in parts. So I've kind of grown out of it for now. They may put on a great show. I do love that they added the Ukrainian part. I love songs in national languages, you will notice later on. But yeah, it's gone down a bit in my estimation. Ireland 28. I do like the lead singer a lot. I think he has a lot of interesting charisma. And I also like the anthemic feel of the song. And I hope they do better than people are expecting, but yeah, we'll see. Number 27, Malta. I love the thing love most about the song are the lyrics about social anxiety, about wanting to party alone in your house. I can relate to that. And they are also very charming and great performers. But the song is a bit on the repetitive side. If they added a bit more variation, this could be much higher in my list. But for now, it's only number 27. Estonia, this should be right up my alley because I am a ballad guy and I love ballads usually. But there's something missing here. I don't have a melody that I get into, and her style of singing is a bit something I'm not used to, maybe. But I mean, 26 is still a place, which means that I like the song quite a bit. Israel, love her energy, her performance chops. I think it's going to be an amazing performance, but the song is not something that I can get into because it's just a bit too disjointed, a bit too messy. When it comes up on my playlist, I kind of like it for the first part, but then when it changes to something completely different, I kind of get thrown out of the feeling. So not yet, but maybe the stage performance can change that. Number 24, Denmark. This was much higher on my list. But now comparing it to some of the other songs that have come out that are just better pop songs, it's gone down a bit. I still think it's quite catchy. Still also think that I'm too old for it and that it's geared towards a different demographic. But yeah, still liking it quite a bit. Number 24. Number 23, the UK. This might be a bit controversial. Every time I listen to the song, I'm like, oh, this is actually quite a good song. And then it stops, and I can't really remember a lot about it. I know that other people feel very differently and think it's very catchy, but for me, I don't know. It's very Dua Lipa, and that's a style of song that I usually personally don't get into. I do hope that the UK does really well because I hope they stay on the path they're on, taking Eurovision seriously. It's very important, I think, for the contest that a big country like the UK is into it. So I wish all the best to May and the UK. May and the UK. Number 22 is Iceland. I love what she does with her voice, love her energy, the 90s feel to it all. The song could be a bit less generic in some parts, but also love the message of the song coming out of a difficult time. So yeah, we are already with songs that I actually really like, and I don't have much negative to say about them. And we're only at 22, so you can see that I really like this year. I think doing these rating videos has helped me because I look at all the aspects very in detail, and at the lyrics has really helped me appreciate the songs this year much more. Number 21, Slovenia. Love that it's in Slovenian. I like them as a band. Great charisma. The song is catchy. I like listening to it. Yeah. Number 20, Georgia. This could be much, much, much higher if the lyrics weren't this nonsensical and grammatically wrong. This is my personal thing that is kind of not helping me enjoy the song, unfortunately. So I do like the instrumentation, the drama it has. I love her voice as well. But the lyrics are kind of hurting it a bit. It could be much higher. But again, I like this song and I listen to it. This has gone down a bit compared to my rating video. I was really enthusiastic, understanding the message and all the layers that he put in the song. And I really love the artistry. But listening to it is a bit of a challenge for me sometimes because it's quite dystopian, a bit messy musically. Of course, that is its appeal, but to me, it has gone down a bit compared to other songs. Spain is quite similar. It's a bit of an acquired taste, I think. I do love the artistry. I love the lyrics. I can completely appreciate the great vocal performance that she's giving and all the thought she put into the performance, but it's not a song that grabs me emotionally and that makes me want to listen to it again. When I watch the music video, it's a different story. I really get into it and I really like it. So it's an 18th place because I appreciate it artistically. It's just not a song that I listen to. Number 17 is Switzerland. Again, with the lyrics, this could be much, much higher because his voice is absolutely amazing to me. I think the best voice in this competition, probably. The song is also very catchy and right up my alley, this kind of dramatic pop song, but the lyrics are just too in your face for me to like it even more. The Netherlands, great pop song. It's not an arcade, but I do think that they are two amazing artists. I do like to listen to it, get into it, really like it. And it's gone up in my estimation quite a bit since it was revealed. Number 15, quite a story I've been on with this song. I did my rating video, didn't really like it, felt it was crazy, didn't understand it. I thought there was no melody and he didn't sing, more shouting. Now, having done my explanation video, understanding what it's about and appreciating the band, I really like this. And I do listen to it as a song, as a Spotify song, not just watching it as a performance, because I think it's really catchy. Kupi la tractora is just stuck in my head. Mama is just, yeah, I love it. It's great. This is a kind of song I would never listen to if I just had listened to it once. And that's why I love Eurovision. It gets me into genres I would never have listened to before. Now, number 14 is Norway. I loved this when it came out, and I still love it quite a bit. It sounds a bit like a theme song of a theme park, but why not? I love the instrument that they're using for the beat. Maybe someone can help me in the comments. I've been trying to find out, is it a synthesizer or it gives the song a lot of oomph. I love the Viking references in the song. So yeah, especially in the gym, this is a great song. Number 13, Moldova. This has gone up quite a bit for me. I still think that the performance is quite messy, but he's talked about the meaning of all the different elements of the performance. And now I do appreciate it more. I think they have to streamline it a bit more. And listening to the song as a song, really love it. I'm a big fan of Shum, and this has a bit of a similar feel. I think it's a bit underrated. Yeah, really like Moldova. And again, love that it's in a national language. Number 12 is Germany. This might be a bit surprising to some because I was very enthusiastic in my rating video. I think that might have been because I was so happy that number 2 in our national final didn't win. And I do think that they are great representatives for Germany. They are posting about all the artists on their Facebook and getting people that are usually not into Eurovision. They have an amazing attitude. The song has gone down a bit compared to the others that have come out because it does feel a bit, I don't know, there's something about it that doesn't grab me as much anymore, but it's still number 12, still one of my favorite entries from Germany in the last couple of years. Number 11 is La France. I love her. I love a diva from Quebec. Celine Dion is my favorite artist of all time, and she has the diva energy. She has an amazing voice. I do like the song more and more, even the disco parts, which in the beginning I thought were a bit well dated maybe, but now I really feel it. I love the Frenchness. Yeah, everything about it. I really like it. Latvia, great message in the song. The instrumentation is very special and different. I like the vibe as a band. I do like Laternas more than this song, but still, it's a great song. I really hope they make it to the final. Czechia, I was really enthusiastic when it came out, and I kind of still am, but there are even more songs that I like even more now. I love the use of the many different languages. I really love that in a song. I love the harmonies, the way they are so artistic and come together as a band. I love the message of the song as well. Yeah, great song from Czechia. Greece might be a bit controversial, but I really love this song, and it has really grown on me. I love the message. I can relate to the being scared of going to school because of bullying, which I think the song is about. I love his voice. I do love the song as well. The style it is in is just right up my alley. These are kinds of songs I really like to listen to. So yeah, and I'm really impressed that a 16-year-old came up with a song like this. So this could go even higher, I think. It's been increasing and going up and up and up in my top recently, and I really like listening to it. Number 7, Armenia, another one that has increased quite a lot. I love The strings, the instrumentation is so classy. She's a great performer, I think. Love her voice. I love the energetic part, 7 minutes of unnecessary panic attacks. Yeah, I love it. Just great. And this could go higher also. Then we have Austria. Not easy for a German to admit that Austria is better than Germany, but it is. Love their voices. I love the message. It's so fun and different and catchy and so well done. I really hope they do well. And I think they could maybe even win it because it's just such a fun, fresh song. Number 5, Lithuania. I love her. I love how the song makes me feel. I love that they added a bit of Lithuanian to it. The performance is just so cozy, the color scheme, everything comes together. And I'm just a sucker for these gospel-inspired pop ballads. I really love them, and I do this year as well. Her vocals are absolutely amazing. So yeah, really love this. Sweden, this might be a bit surprising to some, because in the song battle, I'm saying that Käärija and Loreen are kind of fighting for number 2. But now I still love it. I mean, it's number 4, okay? And I do love her. I love her vocals. I love the energy the song gives me when I listen to it, the pain, the rain, everything. But I do also see that it's a bit generic and it's a bit playing by numbers and going through the motions you have to go through to find a mainstream audience, which is not a bad thing. But there's another song that I like even more, and that is Portugal, because it's just not going through all of these different jumping through the hoops. It's such a fun song. She is performing it amazingly well. It gives me energy when I listen to it. It has amazing lyrics that connect to the song and the way it is composed. Love the Portuguese as well, which gives it a bit of melancholy, but also fun. And I just love this song, and I listen to it a lot. Number 2, Finland, because it's just so unique, so interesting. The mix of the different genres, which I usually don't like, just works so well. I love that it's in Finnish. And I mean, this is why I love Eurovision. Where would you listen to a song like this or find an artist like this if not at Eurovision? A Finnish song that goes from metal and EDM to a disco Schlager bit. I mean, amazing. And love the lyrics as well. You can watch my lyric explanation video if you want to know more about that. Yeah, love Käärija and Finland. It's crazy, it's party. And I love that. Now, my number 1 is not surprising to many of you. I think it's Marco Mengoni. I've been a super fan of his for 10 years. Since his last Eurovision appearance, I've listened to all of his songs when they came out, been to his concerts. Just really love him and the style of music he does. And I do think that Due Vita is one of his better songs. The emotion he puts into it, his vocal performance, the lyrics are amazing, deep psychological meaning. You can interpret whatever you want into them. The Italian just makes it so much better. Yeah, this is not going to change until Eurovision. I think it might change if there's some song that grabs me completely with the performance, but not too sure. Last year, Brividi was my number 1, and it kind of changed with the performance because they weren't on point. But I don't think that will happen with Marco because he's just such a professional and has so much experience. So yeah, this is my top 37. I hope, well, you like it. If you don't like it, it's my opinion, so that's okay. Let me know in the comments either your top 37 or also where you agree with me, where you don't agree with me. But if you don't agree with me, let me know why I should appreciate a song more. That makes way more sense to me. Just saying you're stupid for putting Spain there or you're stupid for putting Poland in last place or whatever, that doesn't help me. Let me know why you love Spain or why you love Poland or why you love some other song. Just let me know. And I'm really looking forward to your comments. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to know more about Eurovision. I do lyric interpretation videos, predictions, lots of stuff also on Eurovision history. So I'm really looking forward for you to come back to my channel. See you. Bye-bye.